So I got the log splitter out. Time of the year to get it ready for winter time. Gotta get to splitting some wood here. But as you can tell, it will not start. So today's video is the importance of 1, fresh gas, and 2, putting stabilizer in your fuel for winter time. It's got bad gas in it, and I did not put stabilizer in it. So more than likely the carburetor is gummed up or crystallized in the bowl. But what we're going to do is take it apart and see what we can do to fix it, clean it. It's hot out here. We're going to start taking everything apart so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. Try not to lose anything. We are going to get gasoline to dump out on us, but we're going to clamp it with this guy before we take it off, and then we'll kink it so gasoline don't just go everywhere. They do make actual clamps for this reason, but vice grips work just fine. Here's the gas. That finish. Alright. Okay, so exactly what I said. Hopefully you can see this. Let me show you. Look at the nasty floaties down in here. Like, it's actually solid. So this is what I was saying. Try to get out of the sun here. You can see it literally gels up and just crystallizes. And the problem is, it literally blocks the flow of the gasoline, and it gets gummed up in there. So let me show you what the bottom of this looks like on the float. Then you got your intake here. I mean, there's a piece of a chunk just came off of my finger. So we're gonna spray up in there and try to clean it out, and then we'll put everything back together. We'll clean the bowl out, put it all back together, and see if she fires up. First off, we'll get this bowl cleaned up. Alright, that to be good on that. So first, remove the fuel line, and it is stuck because it's been on there forever. There is a clamp on it, but it's already loose. Alright, so I was saying earlier, we're gonna just kink it over. And just kink the hose. Yeah, watch, you go too tight, you'll puncture it. And then it gets tricky here. Try to remove the throttle cables here. Alright. And then pull it straight off. Can't see, but down inside the hole here, there's a good chunk right down in there. So we'll get it all sprayed out. Stand up the other way for this one. So pretty much just spray any orifice, hole, anything you can. You can go ahead and put the bowl back on. Make sure your gasket's in there. And then put it back on and reattach all your throttles. How's that? That looks good right there. Alright. So that's there. Let's put the fuel line back on. Oh, leaking. It's gonna get me. Get this guy back on here. Alright, let's try this again. So, fuel on, carburetor on, switch, ignition on. Let's clean up and see if she starts up. Alright, wish me luck. Here we go. On switch on, fuel on. Here we go. Sweet. Alright, so in this case, it was just the bad fuel, and it still got bad fuel, but it was the mostly the calcification, crystallization of the fuel. So make sure you put stabilizer in your fuel for wintertime, and you won't have to go through this mess. But she's running like a champ, and we're going to get to splitting some firewood. See ya.